he says that this Savior will not come and reign in glory and power before he is defeated, before he is broken. And Isaiah paints for us an image of a Savior who is a suffering servant. One who puts aside everything to be with and for the people for whom he is saving. Isaiah tells us to expect salvation. And that salvation may come to us in a form we don't recognize. But we so much need a Savior. Now, Scott and I today, this is our one Christmas thing today that we've got to do, is we're going to get the tubs out of the attic of all that stuff, that needs to be decorated. Now, I hate to tell you, but if I can get my decorations up by December the 24th, I'm good. We're good. That's okay. But in those things are things that I have saved. Now, how many of you save wrapping paper? Okay, Miss Joy. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. And I bet when you unwrap a present, it's not this. It's you work your fingernail underneath the and you say, how many of you have boxes that are older than your children? We have in our family we have a Vanity Fair dress box that has survived almost generationally and still appears every year with a gift in it from someone. We say Christmas is a great time for saving things. We save the ornaments our children made, those tacky those little poinsettia construction paper. No one else but you would save it. Clothespin ornaments. We don't live in a day where things are saved quite like they used to be. Those of you who grew up on the edge of the Depression, you understood about saving everything and using everything. A holdover from that, does anybody still save tinfoil? Anybody save rubber bands? My mother has a fetish for grocery bags. It's like, baby, you just can't save them all. But, because at some point you got to throw some of them away. We go through our lives, and I'm the world's worst pack rat in the world. Because I can't throw it away, because I could use that someday. I'm going to need that, and I won't have it. And I say all kinds of junk. But the fact is, I have no hope, nor does any human being have any hope of saving ourselves. It is not possible. I am expecting salvation, and that salvation through the prophet Isaiah, the Savior Jesus, has come to be our salvation. Now that salvation was worked out in Jesus, in the life of Jesus, in death and resurrection and glory. And that salvation is and was and will be. Because I am saved, but you know what? I'm expecting salvation. I'm growing into that salvation because what it means to me, I just figured this out. If I trust that the grace of Jesus Christ, if I trust that the grace and the love and the sacrifice of Jesus Christ is big enough and strong enough and now enough to save me, it's kind of like working without a net. Now, Miss Gordon, I talked with you this week. I didn't ask you if I could tell this story, but it's about Felix. It's about Felix, and I know that would be okay with you. Miss Glory's husband, if you don't know, was a unique gentleman in the life of this church. I understand he was the official greeter. He was also a circus performer. I did not know that until we sat down this this week, and I asked, well, did he work with a net? Now, he did trapeze and high wire. Now, he worked without a net. That is not safe. That is not safe. But obviously, Mr. Felix and the act, they have the skill and the strength and the confidence to work without a net. Now you and I'm never going to do a high wire act. I'm never even going to get up on the net, much less walk on this. But do you realize that our whole lives, we need to be saved from the danger of falling off wherever we walk? And that if we trust the grace, the saving grace of Jesus Christ, we can live big. We've got a saving net. Therefore, get on with life and live it greatly, richly. And don't worry about, did I get it right? Jesus got it right. Amen. And if we goof up, guess what? We fall into the grace. And if we never take a step, if we never take a leap of faith, if we never walk out beyond what is absolutely safe and certain, we will never have the experience of falling into the grace of Jesus Christ. So folks, salvation has come in the words of Isaiah. Salvation has come in the gift, the remarkable gift of Jesus Christ among us. And salvation is for us now. And I hope that you fall. I hope you do a big old belly flop right into the grace of God so that you know you can trust. You can trust that grace to hold you no matter what. We are saved, and we are expecting salvation.